I can't even see nothing behind me.
What's going on? This is Coach Abbott with your co-host here, Damon Wells. We're breaking down the top 60 prospects. What's good, Damon?
Man, just enjoying this good evening. Ready
So
to
what
break
you got?
down Jabari Smith.
Hybrid post, small forward. Give me those numbers, Damon. Give me those numbers.
Boy, he averaged 16.9 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists per game. He shot an effective field goal percentage of 52%, 52.1, and a 3-point percentage of 42%. So he's a very high skilled shooter. What are some of his strengths?
Oh, man, the man is skilled, talented, and efficient. Super high basketball IQ, and he has definitely pedigree. Pops was a pro, so he has it in him. We're gonna look at a couple of these clips right here against Arkansas. Very good team on the inbounds. Young Jabari here calling for the ball. Now look how he approaches this. I love the pivoting, and I love how he loads up and shoots over the top of the defender. You know what I'm saying? The defender stays underneath him, so he's like, "All right, I'm still taller, even when on the loading." And
The way he takes his time against his defender is he's wise beyond his years. It kind of shows the confidence he has, and I believe he can take that same skill and that trait to the NBA. He should be able to finish on guys because he does have the high release and his shots real fluid.
Yeah, that's perfect. Like that's really teaching a young player to have that type of patience and not just react, you know what I'm saying, but go through a progression. That's some great stuff. All right, we have a clip here versus Mississippi State. We're going to show you the IQ. Got a little, all right, big walk. Big walk gets the rebound. We're bringing it up. Now look at Jabari. He's directing his teammate. This is a freshman. Watch him. Guess what he's going to do again? Come on, fella. You got to go the other way with it. Now, Bruce Pearl's call. Watch who's the first to react. Jabari. I love this.
Absolutely.
Wow.
If you have a player who communicates all the time and is mentally engaged like that, he gets the rest of your players in a row, and he organizes people, and you can never have enough of those on your team. So I know the Thunder, they're coveting players who are more higher basketball IQ right now, and that know how to move and play without the ball and also play with the ball. So his understanding of the game should be coveted by every team. I couldn't imagine if he does go past Orlando that the Thunder wouldn't take him because of his knowledge of the game, and he's going to make other players better by just being smart and being in the right position, and he'll know when to make the right pass. So having those players who are mentally ahead of the game is always a good thing.
Yeah. You mentioned that with him falling, like I could see him falling the two just because of the loaded front line of Orlando. And maybe they value Chet as a replacement for Bamba.
Right.
But I'm also, you don't know what Jonathan Isaac's going to look like coming back.
Orlando's been very secretive for their front office. They don't really leak much. You don't really know what they're thinking. They do like those long players with really just kind of really high ceilings, and Chet fits that. So it's possible that they do pass on Jabari.
Yeah, you could see them. Orlando's in a really good spot. You don't know which way they're going to go. I don't see Jabari falling past 2 at all. I think he's the best prospect in the draft. But some of his weaknesses defensively, he could be a little bit more engaged. You expect someone that long with that type of length. being able to be engaged. Now, this is a clip that encapsulates everything about Jabari Smith, why I think he is a small forward hybrid post player. I could see it going Chris Bosh. I could see it going Paul George. Because that first clip with the fundamentals, that's a guard move where he squares his defender and then
Right,
loads up. That's a guard. That's not a post move. That's a guard move
right.
facing the basket. Um, Facing the basket, turning and facing the basket. But this is Jabari. This is why I watched this game here against Mississippi State. I said, shit, he's the number one pick. He's the best player. And so you're going to see it all through. You're about to watch a minute of Jabari Smith, strength and weakness. It's rebound. We're running. We're running. Ha. You're about to watch the strength and weakness of Jabari Smith. I think he hits a 3 at the end of this clip here. All right, it accidentally replayed for some reason. I don't know.
Everything's very impressive when he gets the rebound,
Yeah.
runs the floor, finishes fluidly.
Now, right here, here's the defensive stuff, Damon, I'm talking about. Like, right, that
Yeah,
can't happen. You know what I'm saying? That can't happen right there. All right. If we'd have let you that clip play out a little bit more, he goes into a one to 4 screen and roll and hits a 3. But
yeah,
that stuff, like right there, you're so long. You're so long. You have the sideline as your friend, and you let the guard get underneath you. So maybe if he's engaged a little bit, and just like with every number 1 high draft pick, there's the boom or bust potential.
right.
Is he going to be Markelle Fultz, Jabari Parker, or is he going to be, KD or something like that?
Yeah, yeah. A lot of it could depend on his environment, what type of how he's allowed to grow and develop. But as far as him individually, he needs to just focus on bringing it every night and just really being aggressive and having that intensity. I think he's going to excel at the next level. I think he's more suited for the professional game. He'll have more of a space to operate, and he'll also have more higher IQ players playing with him.
Mhm.
So as long as he gets in a program where he can learn after some guys that are also hard workers and really intense, I think will be the better for him. But I think he's going to do just fine.
Let me ask you this: the one thing about Jabari Smith that I think is more the like, what did we view Jason Tatum as, and when he comes, what do you view Jason Tatum now, and what did you view him as coming out of college?
I think he's a top player right now, definitely first team All NBA, first or second team, probably for the next 5 years. So
Let me
he's
ask
right
you
up
that.
there.
Let me ask you positionally. What do you
Oh,
think?
positionally, Jason Tatum was more of a power forward coming out of college. He handled the ball less. He was more of a finisher strictly, and then now he's expanded his game to more of a distributor, playmaker, and finisher. So that's when you start reaching superstar status, you start to be able to do everything. Now Jabari, he can definitely finish now. Um, the ball handling, he's been knocked for it, but at the same time, I don't see anything just too terribly wrong with his ball handling that he can't get better with it. So I could definitely see him morphing into a player that's maybe a little bit more of a power forward than Tatum, but maybe he could be right around there, just depending on his quickness on the perimeter and how athletic he is. But he's very smooth. So
Yeah, see, that's
I
what.
think he can get around on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's his ability to catch and shoot right now is higher than what Tatum's was coming out of college,
Right,
and he has a more fluid jump shot right now, which I think
right.
would help him in that transition to that Tatum playmaker role. The ability to have that threat of catch and shoot and making the closeouts be a little harder. so it's just an easier read when he's going
Right.
downhill in decision making. And then, I think, like I said, I asked me Jason Tatum coming out. Oh man, he's going to be a hybrid four, someone who's like
Right.
can guard both the four and the three, and sometimes the two. But I really see him as a four. They're going to play Jaylen Brown as the three and
Yeah.
play a combination with Marcus Smart, blah blah blah. But really, and I mean, obviously, Danny Ainge viewed Jason Tatum as a four. Why would you sign Gordon Hayward? And
Yeah.
you're going to, you know what I'm saying? You're going to
And
draft.
draft him right at
Yes.
the same time.
You know what I'm saying?
He
So,
thought they all played. Yeah, Boston's been going back and forth. Is Tatum a four? Is he a three?
mhm.
And this year they've kind of settled on just being bigger positionally and him going to the three. But you can also see them struggling in the finals for turning it over. So
Yeah. And so
it's
I
kind of
bring up
that thing.
Jason
Does he need
Tatum
another? Yeah.
because I see that as Jabari Smith's type of trajectory. You know what I'm
Well, listen,
saying?
if he's Jason Tatum type of player, we've got us a gem. And if he was to fall to the Thunder, but if he goes to Orlando, if he's with some guards that are kind of pass or shot happy and don't look to get him involved, that could adversely affect his development also. But
Yeah.
I
So,
think he'll probably pull through either way. I think he's a really solid player. I just worry a little bit about his athleticism. Can he excel at the next level? But I don't know. I don't consider Tatum like a top athlete either.
mhm,
Maybe I do with his size though. With his size and the way he moves, he's really athletic.
mhm.
So, would you
Well,
say Tatum's more athletic than Jabari Smith now?
comparable. I would say
Comparable?
comparable. Yeah, they're very very
Yeah.
yeah, they're very comparable. Um,
Well,
but
well, there you have it.
Jabari
There you
Smith,
have it. Yeah.
number one on the board. So we appreciate it. Um, and so this would
I look
conclude
forward to
our
going
top.
through more scouts and
Yeah,
or through more players and giving our opinion. But we'd love to hear any comments, what y'all think, or what your opinion of these players are. But if he goes one or two, I think he'll definitely live up to his potential and be a top player.
well, all right. We'll catch you on the next one.
All right.